and W's are just bursting everywhere, man. Oh my gosh.
Ejaculate everywhere.
Yeah, you need to stop that.
You better.
Side-by-side comparison to see who gets the most wins this week. And there are only a couple teams that we picked against each other on, so this can be a close one. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another Hot Takes with Chris and Colin. Double intro.
I don't actually know what we're talking about, but we're getting better at it, though.
We are getting better.
Wow, lies from me. Lies from me.
A top 25 games of the week. Games of the week, we're going to do our picks. We got picks here to see who got the best picks. Yes, we did.
So he's challenging me. Like, he acts like he knows better, but he doesn't know he's just a filthy.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
Yeah.
We're going to see who's the filthy casual right now.
One random game and him getting lucky on Colorado or something like that. We're going to do
Lucky on Colorado.
So, I'll go ahead and let you start, my boy.
I was going to let you go first.
Are you going to let me go first? Fucking gentleman.
Yeah, you're a white man. I got to let the white man go first.
I'm just thinking about how I'm thinking about it now. Oh.
And we'll be going down this list. Oh, we do have the list in the screen. It's on the screen. You got to pick picks of these games. Let us know if you won, if you got these picks right, and just stay engaged.
Well, you gotta find something to write down so we can keep track. It's like 4 or 5 different things we picked opposite of each other.
I got my other phone right here.
All right. So Alabama versus Ole Miss. At this point, I'm gonna have to pick Ole Miss. It's my team.
Yeah.
I mean,
I picked against you.
I think this is the year if Ole Miss is gonna beat Alabama. This is the year, right?
Wow.
Alabama's down bad. Jackson Dart's a little bit better at Ole Miss. Our Trey Harris, our top receivers coming in, our top tight end's not hurt anymore. Like, this will be his first start of the year. And when Trey Harris is in the game, it was going pretty crazy before he got hurt in the Tulane game.
Yeah.
And he wasn't there last week, and we did pretty good against Georgia Tech. But I don't know, Milroe I don't know if Ole Miss's defense has gotten so good that we can stop anybody. Like, the up front.
I mean, hey,
maybe they could stop the run game.
It wasn't a high-scoring game.
But it's like, when we watched the Texas and Alabama.
Yeah,
it wasn't a high-scoring game.
no, it's just really weird. I'm used to the opposite. The defense showed up. The offense just said, "Nah, we'll stay at home, bro."
If he can feel himself, when he plays tomorrow, he will definitely hit those. Ole Miss's defense. I know it's first year under Pete Golding, but
Did Milroe hit those passes?
No.
Schedule, we're gonna see
No.
He didn't.
Ole Miss is actually pretty good. They just got gas toward the end and let him score like 1 extra touchdown.
Dang.
Yeah. It's just like any Ole Miss team, they're gonna put up like 45, 50 points.
Looking at my expressions while you're talking, I obviously look like I'm zoned out. I'm gonna go ahead. I obviously look zoned out. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna say Alabama just to go against you on this one.
I know.
So that means 1 for Chris. The last time I did 0 for Colin. Go against you just to be first one. It cost me, and I had to eat some hot chips.
Bro.
Pulls through for me in this game. I do agree with you. Milroe is not a bad quarterback. Pause it.
What'd you say?
This guy here
What?
has to eat
the
hot wings.
Yeah, what's this guy?
This guy has to eat the hot wings. We bet on this game. And Alabama won. And we bet hot wings from where?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. They got a new specialty hot that they got going on. And this guy right here will be eating those wings on this channel. So stay tuned for that.
Right, I feel like I went through all of the stages of grief yesterday watching them play.
Yeah. If he can hit those deep passes, I feel like
Didn't even hit those. Still lost.
I think he'll have a much
Still lost.
And watching Ole Miss, their secondary is a little suspect. So I feel
Was
like
it suspect? Because I didn't even watch the game.
This might get
Well, who was?
Ole Miss.
Was there what suspect?
The secondary. It was
Not really. Not really. No,
was tight?
it was decent.
Next day I'll be like, we'll check.
I kind of did do that. Once I finally got tired of being sad, I just went and fell asleep. The night's over. It kind of was. It kind of was.
I mean, we did kind of laugh about it a lot.
We did, but that was one of my stages of grief, just accepting and trying to be funny. But really, on the inside, I was dying.
Yeah. Oh man, this is.
The thing, I want to go against you.
And here's your pain and suffering.
At least neither one of us got to get a point on this one.
I know. I should have just picked Oregon.
Yeah, you
God,
should've.
I was so wrong about Bo Nix.
You should have just picked.
Or maybe Colorado's just not good. I don't know.
Maybe Colorado just wasn't as good as they should have been.
Schools and all that stuff and everything. But
So I got to stand by my team, but man, that was rough to watch.
Yeah,
42-6.
I understand it.
and they didn't even score until the very end of the game. They didn't even get in field goal range.
Don't even step foot in the South.
I don't even want to listen to this, to be honest.
My big
I seen worse. I seen Ole Miss beat 55-7 before by Alabama, so that seemed worse.
at Auburn, and
Yeah.
never
Could be
got
worse.
that guy. That's why he had to go to Oregon in the first place. Easy
Wow.
time.
See, that's what I'm talking about. As soon as I say what everybody's thinking,
Pac-12 is known for
they immediately I guess he's watched these videos in secret. They're like, I'm gonna make this man eat his words. Bo Nix somewhere saw this and was like, oh watch, I'm gonna show out. Didn't do it at Auburn, didn't do it at Oregon last year. I'm gonna do it this game
Yeah.
just because I finally said something.
I mean, honestly, yeah, either a close game or blowout, and it was a blowout, and I was completely off. Colorado defense did not show up. They got ran on. They not ran on, but passed on the entire game.
I'm like 100% sure I only won like one of these picks. It was like Kansas.
You did get Kansas.
Defense, I hope they come out ready, especially without Travis Hunter this week against
Oof.
USC next week as well. But I hope the defense comes out and is like, let's show up. Let's show up.
That'd be cool, actually.
Look at our
Oh,
past
man.
selves. Look at our past selves. Happy, not
Happy,
knowing what
just
like
smiling.
struggles are about to come our way
Right, but
the next day.
Oh my gosh.
definitely seems really good.
You know, I woke up excited for that game
I
just to go to bed with my feelings hurt.
something might come.
Well,
Bro, 42-0 was crazy.
but the one thing for me for Oregon is their offense doesn't seem to work against a good defense.
And Colorado's
Colorado
defense
definitely
was
did
what?
not have a good defense.
They did not.
Very much.
They didn't.
Offense does not work. I mean, against any like medium to high level defense, it just doesn't work the same. And that's what I used to hate watching because they would be so electric.
I still feel the same way, though.
Same plays, but really,
I still feel the same way about Oregon.
plays, but it's still all the
I know,
same.
but everybody kind of sucks this year. They might be good.
Same concept
Yeah.
plays, but they're creative. But there's the same concept plays.
Yo, who is the Oregon head coach again? Is it Cristobal?
I don't even know.
I really need to figure that out. Who is it actually? Dan O'Lanning, I think. O'Lanning, something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who.
Or Cristobal, I think is.
I was really
Miami.
itchy, you know.
Huh?
I was really itchy. I scratched like 18 times.
Got Colorado 35. I mean, it might be it's a very unexpected.
Hmm.
I'm calling out the defense for Colorado to show up.
Gosh.
Mm.
That would be interesting to see. And honestly, if that happens, I'm gonna say witchcraft. But
Yeah, so I guess you're not a witch. There's
honestly,
that.
because-
There's that.
Goodness gracious, because this is.
I mean, I don't think the secondary and all is bad for Colorado. At least like the front four.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't get that push. You
They
see
didn't.
Colorado
They didn't get no
Ow.
push. They got no push all game.
Yeah.
Although at the end of
They
the
got no
day,
push all game.
Colorado does find its stride. They get a few sacks toward the end, like once that offensive line.
That didn't happen either.
And everything.
They're
So,
so,
I mean,
they're
that's
so
good.
fast.
So that's
They got good
Nope.
endurance.
Yeah, so.
They got a good team for endurance for sure. But
Man.
next game,
How this one bit me in the butt.
we got 22 UCLA versus 11.
Oh, did you pick UCLA?
Nah, I picked Utah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I know I'm picking.
Cam Rising back. I'm going Utah.
Same. I'm going Utah.
Utah.
We have the same pick for this one.
They did win.
Utah got the W here.
Wrong about the next game though.
Because
Me and you.
I can
Did we pick Oregon State?
very good.
I'm pretty sure both of us did.
They're pretty
Mm.
And they lost.
Yeah, they did.
I like
They did
Utah
lose.
more just off their history of the past couple of years from being in the Pac-12, especially with their starting quarterback back. I don't think we'll have the
They didn't score that much either, to be honest. Utah didn't do that impressive on offense.
Their defense,
To be honest.
one of the
It was another low-scoring game, pretty much for them.
Their offense has been stable in the Pac-12 for a minute.
Hmm.
Been able to finish games.
They didn't have Cam Rising back. I really want to know how good Utah's going to be with him when he comes
He didn't come back that game.
See,
No.
Oh.
No, it wasn't him.
Impressive or if it's just
So that defense showed up.
They did. They shut him out.
I mean, that backup QB, I don't know if he's good. I mean, definitely doesn't seem like it. 14-7 was the win.
the SEC season progresses.
Yeah, 'cause Florida did
if
turn
Florida
around.
like goes crazy in the SEC, I'm gonna be like, you.
That's it, pretty much.
Good.
I said they shut him out, pretty much.
I'm gonna see that.
Yeah.
He only scored 7.
Coming back, like this will be his third year starting, I believe. I know he's been there 2 years at least. 'Cause I've watched him like last 2 years, but I think this could be the year for Utah. Them
Honestly, looks like it a little bit.
stacked right now.
Yeah, their defense is good.
So many
Them and Washington are who I think are like two of the better teams.
Washington,
Right
I
now.
watched Washington. I'm staying right here though.
What do you think about this?
Oregon State almost came back.
It's just so weird between these two teams because like these two teams are known for losing.
They
Blowing
are,
it and blowing it. So it's just like
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna go with. I'm actually just gonna go off of who I like more. I'm gonna go Oregon State.
I got the same one. I
But
have the same.
Washington State does look sneaky good though.
Yeah.
And they were.
Defense,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't completely wrong.
good.
Just wanted Oregon State to win.
This year so far. I haven't watched any of the games, so I can't really make an opinion on them. I like Oregon State, so I've watched them. So
Yeah, I just have a good feeling about Oregon State. We'll see.
Damn, what a terrible feeling that was.
But
Man,
I mean, they almost came back.
they did almost come back
Yeah.
at the end.
as well. But they could come out surprised. They could come out surprised. So that's a sleeper game for the Pac-12. You know, this could change around a little bit in the Pac-12. Oregon State could get bounced back a little bit, and Washington State could take a little more of a driver's seat and get some more rank here.
And they did.
But both of these teams haven't been known for being ranked in the top 25, and it's cool to see them here this year. You know,
yeah, I know it's really weird considering the two teams that are being left out.
Facts.
By everybody.
they are because nobody's talking about them.
Yeah, I know. I feel like maybe they're trying to prove something. Well, Oregon State, we knew they were going to be good. Maybe Washington State's trying to prove something right now.
They did. They put it was a statement. They
Crazy.
put up points.
Everybody on social media is just blasting.
They had offense pretty much at will all game.
saying, "Oh, you guys aren't worthy of
Mm.
That offense pretty much at will all game.
going
Yeah.
to the Big Ten." Like,
I thought Oregon State's defense was a little bit better than that. It really just means Washington State's offense is as good as it fucking looked.
playing for that school, like you went to a Power 5, you earned that honor and all that. Now everybody's saying you just deserve to be a Mountain West team.
Okay, I stand by that though. I was right. I mean, look at these teams. They both look pretty good, even though
They
one
did.
had to lose.
Big disrespect right there. How people been talking on social media.
Yeah, but now we got number 24 Iowa.
You might as well skip that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
That was
This was
24 to 0. 24 to 0.
This is
It
gonna
did.
be a tough game for them.
It wasn't.
Yeah, Michigan
It wasn't. It was an easy game.
not look that good to me so far, but we'll see. Last year I said that, and they made it to the playoffs. Even though they
Who won this?
TCU. So,
Who?
TCU got smacked on.
so
Uh,
good save.
Number 6 Ohio State versus number 9.
Okay.
I think you got this one. Did you get this one? I think you got this one. I
Ohio
think
State
Notre Dame.
won in the last
They
second.
did.
I haven't seen any of Ohio State's games, and from the scores that I've seen, they
Couldn't
haven't
believe
been that crazy. They haven't really played a lot of crazy competition either. I've seen Notre Dame games. I see their quarterback. He is a great check down quarterback. We'll see if his check downs are good enough here to lead the
Yeah.
team to victory. I'm gonna have to go with the upset here. I'm gonna go number 9 Notre Dame.
I was wrong.
See, I was hoping you would say Ohio State, so we could actually.
I'm glad you didn't.
No,
I'm glad you
I
didn't.
should have.
Because like I
I'm
really
still
think this is
Notre
what
Dame.
it's like. Notre Dame was always
Man, Clemson almost had the upset next game.
It was an average quarterback. play. You
Yeah.
got Sam Hartman this year. And at this point, it's like, kind of think this could be the year. Like,
Dang, bro.
Notre Dame just let
I was really hoping Notre Dame was gonna pull this one out though.
I know. I
I
mean,
would have
I,
really liked to see Notre Dame.
I thought this would be it, but really, same old Notre Dame. I was
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm gonna have to go
Well,
with-
not same old Notre Dame. They just
Yeah, I can feel
defense, man. 1 second on the clock. It was 1 second.
And the
on clock,
defense is
and-
fine. They held them to 17 points, but that's
I
what
know,
the
but
offense
the
was.
1 second left of the game, bro.
Yeah.
That was, just needed that one more stop. That was it. Everything on the line right now. You know?
Florida State versus Clemson. Florida State coming
This
off
is another one for me though.
Yeah.
I'm up to at this point.
And Clemson is
Mm.
maybe turning it around. We'll see. But in this game, Clemson, I don't give it to you.
I don't. I didn't, and I was scared.
I'm not just seeming like I'm picking the.
This was a scary game.
Florida State got a
was.
good game early in the
Notre Dame and Clemson were both scary games.
turnaround game. We can see if they can get motivated enough to show up. Maybe they were just playing lesser competition, you know,
Yeah.
and they just didn't show up for that lesser
And
competition.
they still almost didn't show up.
this week. And I don't think they want to let
Florida State is scary team to bet on. That's a scary team to bet on.
I'm gonna make a controversial opinion. I'm gonna check something on Bleacher Report real quick, and then I'm gonna make a decision here.
All right, I'm gonna go with my pick though, Florida State.
Bitch.
But I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how I feel about it because
I didn't know how I felt about this one.
hungry.
I didn't know how I felt about this one, and Clemson almost came out and.
You know,
took
the
it from
kicker, it all came down to a kicker. That always
Yeah.
seems to be my problem.
Yeah, that's-
Comes down to a kicker, and that guy missed.
Oh my! And that was a not even
Easy.
It was
lined
easy.
up. All you had to do was just kick
Perfect.
it down the middle
Bro, it was perfect snap, perfect placement. And
They're
he,
playing
on
at
a
Denver.
They yanked it.
30-yard
he
field goal.
yanked it. It's crazy.
And
30-yarder.
In the Boston College game last week, and my little brother's gonna hate me because he loves Florida State. I actually think this could be the upset right here, and just to like change it up on us and have some different picks here, I'm gonna go Clemson. They
Alright.
have the talent.
Man, that was a terrible time to switch
Put
it.
together. I mean, like
I mean, I was close.
You were
I was
close.
really close. It should have happened. I didn't realize Clemson didn't have a kicker.
I feel like
I wasn't aware of that.
it's just kind of flying under the radar. No one's.
I mean, my sister could have made that with her opposite foot, but you know,
Then it's over.
pop off, I guess. D1 kicker.
Beat
Man.
I'm not saying none of that stuff. I'm just saying
All these next teams all handle business.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know this was.
It was who are the rest of the teams that we could possibly be like?
I would just go ahead and skip past these until we get to the next batch.
Do you want to be Florida State again, or do you want to just go back to these other?
Sleeping on them. They could be good again. Second year under Brent Venables. So where they were like, all right, we're gonna.
I can't give it to Rutgers. I cannot. Yeah. 23 Tennessee versus UTS. Pretty decent this year.
Yeah, that's what they finally. I guess they got used to the new schemes under what's his name.
We've seen a couple of their games earlier. A couple of like not the
Miami. You're talking about Miami at this point.
Like maybe
And I-
Texas,
I'm like-
like,
I mean, they definitely beat Temple,
Yeah, they did.
like by a lot. I'm pretty sure.
We can see. We'll see about that. But we got our list of teams. Ooh, went the wrong way. My fault. We got
Tennessee won.
Tennessee versus UT.
LSU. Did LSU beat Arkansas?
Tennessee coming off that loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
smacking in Gatorville, but Tennessee, will they turn it back around? Yes. Yes, they will.
Yes, they will. I knew they would.
Yes, they
Yeah,
will.
for sure.
They smacked UTSA.
They smacked them.
that or Joe Milton will be dead by Sunday.
Yeah, because they're gonna run him out of there. They're gonna put
yeah.
him in on Tennessee stakes. But we got Arkansas.
Close game, though.
This was a close game.
Versus number 12 LSU.
Wait, Arkansas was ranked last week.
Yeah, they were like 20ish something, 20 something.
They were actually. I
Yeah.
think you're right. They were.
Back out of the top 25 in the trash can where they belong. Okay, good.
Yeah, I guess.
I can't.
I should really start talking about the SEC right now after watching Ole Miss.
Crazy over the years, I think I'm starting to hate Arkansas more than LSU.
Listen.
That's crazy.
And,
You better hope you get some picks here, man.
I only got one. It's Kansas.
But Kansas.
So I lost.
You blew that win last
Oh,
night.
man.
Decent offense.
I already know. 'Cause I mean, I'm pretty sure we all pick on everything the same except for those couple games. So I just want to be a little bit different than you. I didn't want to have the same picks on everything.
AJ goes up an actual SEC defense where he can't just truck these kids.
I mean, all the games that we picked opposite on were close
He
games.
has to start throwing it.
Yeah.
Pressure's on. Rocket.
Even the Kansas and BYU game was really close.
It
Came
was.
down by like one score game.
Yeah.
Arkansas-
Kansas won.
Their best.
Well, they won by 2 scores though.
Years is out. He's hurt.
Baylor has no offense.
They don't.
None.
Together since that loss to Florida State.
I'm for sure going LSU. Why would I go? Why would I pick Arkansas? They don't look like a great team. I was just gonna talk trash about them. But yeah.
They did okay.
Their offense they're putting up points.
Yeah, they put up points.
It looks decent. It's because they're putting up like 35 points a game. They're scoring like 30 something points a game right now. So, but their defense didn't show up, and their O line.
Their defense didn't do anything either.
Arkansas.
they didn't-
I feel like I had a pretty good grasp on
I
Arkansas.
feel like
you know?
LSU has a lot of talent, but whoever their coordinator is
They got to
doesn't call the right plays or
So
something.
he was
Because
under duress like most of the.
Arkansas should not put up that many points against them. I don't think.
Yeah.
LSU getting to the quarterback.
They should have had better defense.
Yeah.
And he gonna be under a lot more
But
pressure.
then again, Florida State ran it up on them, and look how we're looking at them now. I think maybe actually LSU's defense is just questionable.
Yeah.
I'd say that's what's going on. Like Arkansas doesn't even have Rocky Sanders back this yesterday. I don't think they had him,
It's kind of been the issue.
so they're missing their top running back.
Looking at it against BYU.
That could have been a different game.
What really
That could have been a different game.
Yeah, like maybe if they had him in there, could have been something. He's not bad at all.
on average. Playing them. Oh, they're about to eat.
They're about to
Arkansas.
Okay, that did happen.
Yeah.
Blowout game. It's gonna be like 45 or something.
Oh man, I said 45 or something. That's
Mm.
crazy.
25
That was a close game.
versus Charlotte.
Actually, Florida did not do that great.
They didn't.
This is really
Alright.
Florida goose egg.
Barely
Florida doesn't-
squeezed by it, so.
It was good a year ago, though. I think they were one of the better Group of 5 schools like 2 years ago. I think when
They were.
That they showed up, made some noise, but since then,
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
I cannot.
but yeah, I
see
mean,
Florida losing this game.
if you could beat Tennessee and then you turn around and lose to Charlotte,
That would be crazy. And what if they?
Yeah, it would have been crazy, and they didn't even do that good against Charlotte.
Walk back in. But if they somehow, some way lose this game, we know they're a wishy-washy team. But I fully
Kobayashi.
I would never bet
I don't know
on
why I feel like I'd say that.
lost to Charlotte. I would I've never bet on
Yeah,
them.
never again, honestly. But number 3, Texas versus Baylor. This game could be
It
interesting.
could be
Nope.
Texas overlooking.
No,
Was
Texas
it?
beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
They did.
Baylor has no offense.
They have no defense either.
When I looked at the list and I saw.
I mean, 31 ain't that bad if you can't score all game. Your defense is out there. 31, it could be worse. Could have put up a lot more against
They
you.
could have.
Those 17 points or 21 points they put up at the end was literally last like.
Be compared to Colorado.
1 minute,
Yeah, they put 42 up.
Same
on us.
points.
I mean, it's not that crazy.
in the whole game.
They almost scored on every drive of the game.
Maybe we're just feeling
Oregon.
always went in there and beat out
They almost scored on every drive of the game.
over there at the Trump.
That was so hard to watch, bro.
And then Wyoming was like,
I watched the whole game though, because I'm a real supporter. If I choose somebody, I stick with them. But man,
By accident. They really could have.
that was hard to watch.
I don't know. I turned off Ole Miss in the fourth quarter. I was like, I'm not about to let them ruin my day like every other Saturday this time of year.
Honestly, I love seeing Texas win.
But then I turned it on with like 4 minutes left, and it turned it on, and something bad happened, so I was like, turn it back off immediately.
Back in the days, I don't remember his name. Little short dude.
You're kind of talking at this point. It's just me and you talking at this point. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit more.
Yeah, there's no reason to be talking about him anymore.
Oh,
They won, so by a lot.
They're a very well-rounded team, and I'm glad Colorado isn't playing. A lot of the plays.
Well, hey, look, it doesn't matter anymore that Colorado doesn't play
because
them.
yeah, they already lost.
he was a Heisman hopeful before this.
Unless Oregon blows it.
Talking about him, but
Well, I have no faith in Oregon.
I would definitely take him. Jackson Dart.
I would never pick them ever again.
out there.
I'll pick somebody else over them every time from now on.
I bet Oregon just decided to do good this year because they know you're with Colorado now instead of them.
Yeah.
Washington.
They're like, welcome back.
Been high on Washington, so
Best team in the Pac-12. Sneaky. No one is realizing they are the best team.
I just wanted to give you this, you know, because I feel like you have a very accurate statement on them. The only reason I wanted that part was because I also agree with you. Washington looks really good.
Yeah,
I was
and-
watching their game last night, and I was like, yo, this team looks really good.
Yeah.
So
Like,
yeah.
defense is good, offense is good.
Yeah.
And plus, I have to mention, USC just has such a questionable defense. Though the Arizona State put 28 up on them. I just... USC seems like great, but Lincoln Riley never has a defense. So I just feel like it's going to be Washington this year.
So we got to get to our unranked. Do you remember the scores for the unranked teams?
Yeah, I know
Kentucky
who won.
for sure won. I'm pretty sure TCU won.
but I bet you.
Yeah, they won.
This we got unranked games.
We got unranked
to
games.
talk about. So we got the first unranked game: Kentucky versus Vanderbilt.
Kentucky.
Butt cheeks. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
Kentucky. This is
Not
their
that good
first. But this is their first Power 5 competition. So we will see how Kentucky does against this booty cheeks Vanderbilt team.
Probably not as good as you think.
Yeah, honestly. But it could be a close game. I'm seeing like 24 to 14.
I mean,
24 to 14.
Yeah, it's actually very reasonable. I
Yeah.
can see something like
they scored a lot more than that, both teams, but they didn't
next, we got
beat the
TCU.
hell out of the other one.
TCU took that hard loss to Colorado at the beginning of the year.
Speaking of hard losses.
They were like
Okay,
a
buddy.
decent team.
Yeah.
That's why you take this hard loss.
Yeah, no.
That's why you're taking this hard loss right now. You know. So
That's what I have here. That's what we have here for this one. Both teams still have potential.
what did you pick?
You can still
Who?
Who'd you pick?
On who?
And then on TCU SCU game.
You just gotta
Oh,
win.
TCU.
They're doing pretty good this year. In this game, though, I'm gonna go TCU.
I'm going to go TCU, but by like very little. Touchdown.
I'm
And it was actually kind of close. It wasn't that far off. SMU's
I'm going
decent.
41 to 35 or 41 38.
See, that's respectful. Because, I mean, SMU could win this game. It could go either way. I would say this game is...
Why does my face look like that?
Oh, stupid. That's how it always looks. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
SMU is about to be the new TCU in Texas before long. Like, Houston, well, they jumped to the Big 12 first. But, I mean, it's kind of crazy. All these Texas teams that started out as a group of 5, like TCU... And
Okay, buddy, you're talking for a long time.
Yeah.
This is the win. I know
Hey, try to give people something to listen to.
I'm going BYU, man. They've been looking good this year.
And now,
Dang.
now I really don't want to be here because I don't want to.
My first instinct was...
So,
to
1-2?
I would've said
Yeah, and you won. I think it's 2-1 the final score
been a pretty good team this year.
because we both lost. All I had to do was pick
All you
Oregon.
did. That's all you need.
All I had to do.
These W's taste delicious.
They can finish out a game against a...
Shut up, old version of Chris. These W's taste delicious. Who's the casual now?
It's a score at
Who's-
2-1.
who's
Score
the
at 2-1.
casual?
Scored at
Who's
2-1.
the casual now?
I
Who's the casual now?
blame Ole Miss for this. I blame Ole Miss, and I blame me not picking Oregon. I could have easily won this.
Put these W's somewhere, keep them safe. Put these W's in my pocket to keep them safe, you feel me? Got my hands back. Oh my goodness. Listen, this is another round of hot takes for Chris and Colin, man.
You better sleep with
I
one
am
eye.
up
You better sleep
in
with
almost
one
all of our
eye.
competitions. He's only beat me in one competition. I think it's 2-1 in competitions as well. Probably. I think it's also 2-1 in competition. Actually 3-1 because you lost the Alabama competition. Alabama Ole Miss competition. So it's 3-1 in competitions. You know, 2-1 in picks today. I'm up. I am up. Up. Oh my gosh.
Ejaculate everywhere.
You needed some of that.
You better
You
sleep
needed
with
some
one
of
eye
that.
open tonight.
You needed some of that, man. You needed some of that. But listen, hey, I've already said the outro. But I'm gonna say it again. This was another hot takes for Chris and Colin. Stay tuned for his hot wing challenge. Don't forget, he gotta eat the wings, and it will be on the channel. Him eating those wings.
I see him smacking
Hey!
my tip.
It's a win for Chris. Team Chris, stand up.
I'm taking a nap.